I was raised in Wisconsin, so baseball spring training was an annual ritual. I remember one Brewers home opener when it actually snowed in Milwaukee. So prepping for the season in Florida or Arizona just sort of makes sense. These days I don't really follow pro baseball, but I still enjoy the game. What's not to love? You're outdoors playing a kid's game. The hot dogs are only $12 each. Our team? Well, we don't really have one now, but since we're closest to the Tampabayrays, we've adopted them. Of course, it doesn't hurt that Charlotte Sports Park, their spring training facility, is so close by. That's right, the team whose home stadium has one of the warmest climates buses an hour south for spring training. It's pretty funny if you think about it. Of course, this year, Tropicana Stadium, their home, is under repair from 2024's ridiculously active hurricane season. But back to spring training. Lisa and I decided to take in a game this week, and it was really fun. The stadium staff were professional and friendly. The concession stands were fully stocked, and the clothes at the fan shop were ridiculously expensive, and the beer vendors were entertaining. Oh, and yeah, the game was fun too. Our seats were on the first base side, just beyond the home dugout, 6 rows up, so we had a great time interacting with the players. That's the beauty of spring training. The first baseman must have tossed 8 or 9 balls right into our section, making some kids and a grandma behind us giddy. There was a guy sitting next to us scoring the game by hand, an old school way of tracking every at-bat. I learned to do it back when I was a kid, so it was fun to see him paying attention and keeping track of who did what. Then again, it was spring training, so he gave up around the 6th inning, but it was fun to see somebody who knew how to do it. I mentioned the beer vendors, and I have to give those guys props. They lugged around their coolers, and those things are heavy. Lugged them around by hand. Had to be an amazing workout, but they still managed to be funny and engaging. One guy said, "You should be drinking." He shouted, and a couple of guys up in the front raised their hands. I said, "You just sold them." To which the vendor replied as he walked toward the guys, "It's not complicated." Now that's funny. I don't care who you are. If you're looking for an excuse for a winter vacation, whether this year or next, heading south for spring training, a game or two should be on your list. Thanks for watching. I'm John. See you soon.